Welcome to
Two Bucks Rock Productions.
To be transferred to the Two Bucks Rock Show with
Jazza.
press 1. For access to the transferring.
Welcome to the first Two Bucks Rock Show. I'm Jasper. You may recognise me from such other intrepid shows as the MTM Rock Show and Heads Up Unsigned. Well, the purpose of this show is basically just to front you up on what's going on at Two Bucks. We'll keep it to an hour, just do an hour every couple of weeks, just to keep you updated on what's going on and the huge range of talent that Two Bucks are looking after at the moment. So with that in mind, I thought it might be an idea to start the first ever Two Bucks Rock Show with some of the biggest news of this month. And it will be the end of this month. Screamer, their UK tour, to be honest, is looking absolutely amazing. It'll be starting on the 28th of March at the Face Bar in Reading. 2nd of April, they're doing a live broadcast for BRFM Radio, Abertillery. 4th of April, they're at the Doll's House in Abertillery. On April the 5th, they're at the Brunswick in Gloucester. Likely be at that one. April the 11th, they're at the Meze Lounge in Newport. 18th of April, they're at Rock Zombie in Dudley. April the 19th, the Mason's Arms in Llanelli. April the 25th, Crowley's Rock Bar in Swansea. April the 26th, they're at Cardiff at Fuel Nightclub. May the 2nd, Southsea Live in Sheffield. May the 3rd, they're at Radfest, Llanwedd, Wed, or something like that. Anyway, that's in Wales. So if you're Welsh, you'll know. 27th of June, they're at Lesfest in Glasgow. 28th, they're guest headlining Metal to the Masses final, Southsea Live in Sheffield. 14th of August, they're at Altfest, where I'll be. And the 22nd of August, Beermageddon Festival, headlining the Friday night at Stoke Prior. Now, if that's not enough for you, all you Londoners that are saying, that's all well and good, but when are you going to come back and do a home gig for us? That's been announced now as well. Their only London date of this year will be at the Garage in Islington. That's Saturday the 12th of July. It's going to cost you £10 in advance to get in. It's a 14 plus gig, so you youngsters can turn up as well. Get there from 7 o'clock. You don't want to be missing that. So for all of you lot out there who are not familiar with Screamer, this is why you should be going to see them. This is the single from their debut album, the album being called Blackened Earth, which is available now. The single is called Bad Trip. You can find it on YouTube. The video has had over 11,000 watches already. You'd be stupid not to. So this is Screamer from their album Blackened Earth. This is Bad Trip.
What
So that was Screamer opening up the first ever Two Bucks Rock Show with a track from their debut album Blackened Earth, and that was the lead single. It's called Bad Trip. Now, Two Bucks is not all about thrash, it's all about rock. Doesn't have to be any particular genre of rock, it just has to be damn good music. So that's what you're going to find, a complete mix-up of different types of rock, all of it fantastic obviously. I'm going to get on with that. The band that I saw at the Brunswick, not that long ago to be honest. Defy All Reason. They're Out of the Ashes this year. It's the 11th, 12th and 13th of July at Ellesmere Port. Tickets are available now. You can book yours at Out of the Ashes Festival, all one word, .bigcartel, again all one word, .com. Don't want to miss out on them, do you? Get them early. If you haven't seen Defy All Reason already, it'd be the ideal place to see them. This is a track from their EP Every Second Counts. It's called Shake It. So that's Defy All Reason with Shake It. Quite welcome to shake it while they're doing that. They do throw the occasional cover into their set as well, but you don't have to do all of them. If they do Come On Eileen, you're going to get thrown out, obviously. Oh, moving swiftly on. Doomchild. Doomchild are next. Doomchild are on a Rodfest this year. That's 2nd, 3rd and 4th of May. It's at Penmanel Farm in Powys. I tell you, I'm going to have to get a Welsh correspondent to come and do this because I'm not very good with Welsh words, names, places. I tend to get them quite wrong. Still, you can always find these details online. It's easy enough, and you don't have to put up with my bad pronunciation. The ticket prices. They're going to be £30 for the single day, £42 for the 2-day ticket, or if you want the full 3-day bank holiday weekend experience, £58. That's ridiculous. So you get 44 bands, free camping, free showers, you can park by your tent, and what will make it all worthwhile, you have proper toilets. How many festivals can you say that about? But you're going to have to get a move on. The deadline for tickets is the 2nd of April. So when you get there, get right up to the front when Doomchild are on and shout, Jasper says, play Sands of Time. That's this. Just for you, Vinny. Doomchild, Sands of Time. Now, as it's the first show, I don't have any jingles, so let's do one of my own. It's the $2 Rock Show! We want to have $2 to rub together, but we got some of the best music in the world. There you go. If you guys can't do any better than that out there, there's definitely something wrong with the world. Send them in. Send me some decent jingles, and I'll play you some decent music. This is Fury from their EP Burn the Earth. It's a track called Into the Dark. Fury, Into the Dark. And I have to say, I've seen the guys play a few times at a couple of different venues, and they never fail to bring the goods when they turn up. They're phenomenal live. Now, if you check out Fury's Facebook page, you'll notice that their drummer, Alistair, has launched his very own brand of guitar amplifiers. And to be honest, they look absolutely phenomenal. If they sound even half as good as they look, they're going to be absolutely amazing. They were launched at the Great British Guitar Show. If you want to go and check them out, you can find it at www.davisamplification.com. Have a look at the stuff that's on there. You can have these customised. You can have them painted whatever colour you want. They're handmade. There's something any dog would be proud to have hanging down underneath his tail. Right, from something that's justifiably going to cost a fair amount of money to something that sounds like it should cost a lot of money, but you can actually have for nothing. If you check out Honeycomb Love's page, you'll see that they're offering their new single, Run For Your Money, as a free download. So, go and download it for free. Well, not so much for free. Go down, download it, go like the page, share it around your mates. Get them some notoriety. They're giving you something for nothing. It pays to advertise. This is the track that you'll be getting. It's Honeycomb Love with Run For Your Money. Honeycomb Love, Run For Your Money. You can have that as a free download from their Facebook page. Also, you can go and see them 18th of April at Newbury Snooker Club. That'll be a £4 entry. They're on with Falling Red, Black Bullets and the Smoking Prophets. Doors from 7:30. And if you're quick and get to their big cartel site, you can possibly still pick up one of their bad tasting women t-shirts. You can turn up to the gig in that. That'd be awesome. If not, they'll probably try and sell you one when you get there. Okay, I think you've escaped the brutality for long enough. It's time to test your stamina. Move all your breakables away from the speakers before you turn the whole system up full. This is Black Taminous. It's the longest track from their Tacoma album. And it's pretty much just to prove that we're not scared of playing long tracks like the radio stations are. This is Decapitated. So that's Decapitated by Black Taminus. You can actually go and see Black Taminus at the Static Rock Bar and Music Venue in Swansea. That'll be the 1st of March, that's a Saturday. It's £5 a ticket. ID may be required. Alcohol most certainly will. The event is called Extreme Overload. They're on stage with Amputated, Storm the Walls, All to Ruin, Sodomized Cadaver. Let's hope that's not literal. A Vulgar Picture already. Obviously Black Taminus and Black Light Machine. And I have to say, if it hadn't said on the actual poster itself that Amputated were headlining, I would never have been able to read that. What a fantastic idea that is. Although, to be honest, that is the only name on this poster that I would have had to have guessed. I have seen some posters where I would pretty much have had to turn up and just wait until the band announced who they were before I realised who was playing. Now I saw this next band in Cheltenham, out the Two Pigs. That was just before they launched their album The Devil's Way, which is available now obviously. So here's a track from the album. This is called No Holding Back.
Skin is buried on my back.
So that's No Holding Back. It's from Death Bullet's current album, The Devil's Way. Well worth you picking that up, to be honest. And if you want to see some tracks from that done live, you can go to watch them at the Doll's House in Abertillery, 14th of March, with support from DeSalvo and Burn Through. Now that's a free gig. And I'll be playing tracks from DeSalvo and Burn Through in future shows. Now, I've been asked to incorporate a guest artist slot in all of the shows that I do. So, I'm gonna get Vinny to make me a little jingle for that, I think. But I better think about this, and I think my first ever guest slot needs to be memorable. These guys have a new album coming out very soon. They are signed independently to a label in Germany, I believe. Their first album has been on constantly in my car for the last year and a half. They're called Furion. The album is called Gravitas. This is a track called Wasted on You.
Just a search for a love for riches. What a mess, I'm told. Trying to just hold it down. I'm disappearing like the sun behind your sky. Before me, there ain't no picture painted glory in the dust that remains. Come and walk with me and teach us. Don't you nail us up like Jesus? Of the lovingness, I'm told there will be some peace of mind. I'm disappearing like the sun behind your sky. As you wonder moving eyes will set the dancing women. The waiting time is over. Branded on your skin and feel the burn. We're wasted on you. Down to the seabed of the big trees, where you'll find your answer, where you'll see reflections deep in your obsession. From the sidelines, see the smile all the time. And the smell of the glasses, the roads to find it. You'll see me standing by the
How about that? That's my first guest slot ever. That's Furion, Wasted on You, from an album called Gravitas. I've seen these guys play live and they are as awesome live as they are recorded. Absolutely amazing. I can't wait for the new album. Now I've got time for a couple more tracks here on the first ever 2 Bucks Rock Show. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed making it. It's been a proper giggle. So, to start the beginning of the end, I'm going to use Spiral Dive. This is a track that they sent me fairly recently. I absolutely love it. It's called Paranoid. It is not a cover version. As soon as it starts to play, you'll realise that. But it's awesome. It is awesome. This is Spiral Dive with Paranoid. Told you it'd been a giggle. That's Spiral Dive, Paranoid. That's taken us to the final track of the show. I hope you've enjoyed listening to it as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'd just like to thank Vinny and all the team at 2 Bucks for inviting me to do this for you all. If you didn't like it, tell me what you didn't like about it. I've got a couple of weeks before the next one. Won't take long to change it. So I'm off. I'm going to leave you with Lux Lane, Ignite the Fuse. So while you're waiting for the next show, live your life loud.